Hi guys, welcome back to Crypto Chester. My name is Chester, and today I'm going to be doing my video on an altcoin called Gochain, or in other words, Go, right? This is a company that has just brought out their own blockchain, and what they've done, they've specifically built it for sustainability, right? And that's why I think it is seriously underpriced, and I think it's got a long way to go before we see sort of an all-time high for it, in a sense. Basically, what they've done, they've taken the Ethereum blockchain, they've shaken it up, they've got rid of the fees, they've made it more decentralized, and they have basically sped it up in terms of transactions per second, right? So this company, Gochain, their blockchain itself, right, they offer their transactions per second sits currently at around 1,300 transactions per second. Comparing that to Bitcoin do around, I think it's 4.6 transactions per second. So this blockchain in itself is already better than that. They use their main goal, right, is sustainability, right, to cut energy costs completely, and that's another thing I want to talk about, because they're primarily based in the energy sector, right. These guys, they actually use 0.01% of the energy used compared to the Ethereum network and the blockchain network itself, right? So that's just amazing, right? Because that's probably one of the biggest problems with Ethereum and Bitcoin itself, right? It's the energy cost for all the mining and all that good stuff there, right? But yeah, so in terms of the price at the moment for Gochain, we are currently like in the daily, right? We are up 18%, right? We are up 18%. But if I can just take you to the chart, I don't want you to be overwhelmed by that right now. That's just because of this pump that we've got here, right? This pump that we've got here bouncing off the 200 moving average. But yeah, back to coin market cap for now. As you can see, we have got a $1 billion supply, right? 1 billion supply, market cap of 60 million, right? At this point in time, do you remember the big bull market back in 2018, right? We actually topped out at around, I can't quite get there. Yeah, around 10 cents. That doesn't sound right. Yeah, around 10 cents, I guess. You're right. Yeah, around 10 cents. I guess, right, we're trading at 5 cents, right? I thought it was 50p for some reason. But yeah, so at this point in time, we're up 17%, out 16, and it is fluctuating at this point in time, right? But yeah, back to Gochain itself, and why I think they're currently underpriced, and why I think we've got a long way to go and some serious gains to be made with them themselves, right? They are basically focusing on the energy market, right? They're focusing on smart grids. They're focusing on solar energy, right? And that the way that they're going to do that with their blockchain that they've created is, you know, people in their houses, they've got solar panels on their roofs now, right? That's becoming quite a big thing. That's becoming quite a big thing in the world of sustainability and turning the planet green and saving the world and all that stuff, all that great stuff there. So what they're trying to achieve is basically set up a network where customers, or not customers, say someone like myself who has solar panels on the roof, if I don't use all my energy for the month, I can then sell it to my next door neighbor, or I can sell it to basically anyone around the country. Obviously, the transfer costs are going to be a bit more, but that's the beauty of the blockchain that they've created. It's going to have the location where I've got energy, so people can search on the blockchain where there's energy near their house, and then they can purchase it, and it gets sent through smart grids, basically using the current energy transfer routes that we've got already, right? And basically, the blockchain is going to be used. Everyone's going to have smart meters in their house, which a lot of people do already at this point. But they're going to be connected to the blockchain, and they're going to be transferring information in terms of like usage and the price that people are charging. So it's very, very decentralized, moving out of the big companies that currently control a lot of the energy market. And so this is the reason why I think it's seriously underpriced, right? Because the energy market at this point in time is currently worth $2 trillion, right? It's worth $2 trillion in America, and it's controlled by these huge companies. As soon as the government put solar panels on everyone's houses to make the world greener and save energy and all of that stuff, we're going to see an absolute surge in this sort of technology, right? People are going to be like, oh, I can sell my energy if I don't use it. I'm definitely getting this. Like, why wouldn't you? People try and save energy now to save their bills. If they've got leftover energy, they're going to try and earn money from it. So that's why I think this is seriously underpriced at the price of 5 cents right now. At the price of 5 cents right now. It brings me on to like energy. I had a little search around on energy altcoins themselves, right? And I think they're all seriously underpriced. There's about 22 currently on the market, but as you can see, back in 2018, they all had some serious pumps, right? They all had some serious pumps. This one topped at around $2, and it's now trading at not even a cent, half a cent, right? Which is just crazy. If this takes off, and you're buying it at half a cent and that gets to $2, I mean, it's just ridiculous. I'm not saying it's going to take off overnight, because it's got a long way to go. But the fact that Gochain themselves have just created a blockchain for this, and they've cut away all the fees. Well, not all the fees, but they've made it a lot quicker. They've cut away all the emissions, made it really like sustainable, and basically doing it to fix the world and all of that stuff. Yeah, so I do think these are seriously underpriced at this point in time. And in terms of percentages for this one here called Sun Contract, if you want to search this up, there's only a couple of charts. There's not one to Binance because it's not on Binance yet. But this is Sun Contracts. Yeah, here we go on CoinMarketCap. So yeah, at this point in time, it is only on this market. You can trade it to BTC, so the fees aren't too bad, okay? But yeah, so they're not on Binance yet, so that is another reason why they will go up. If this starts to explode, if this technology explodes, we're going to be looking at some serious gains, right? I mean, literally chuck in a bit, not a lot. Not financial advice. This is just my opinions on what I think is going to happen, right? And just giving you guys an insight in terms of an educational perspective. If you were to chuck in a little bit of money here, and we were to see anything like these gains here, the percent is just, probably can't even say the figure, right? It's just huge gains, right? It's just ridiculous. So that's definitely something to think about. Here you've got, so here's a couple for you. You've got the Gochain. That's currently going up at the moment because they're going to be the blockchain host. So that's why I think these guys are going to do really well. And that's why these guys, I'm probably going to be adding these to my portfolio. Obviously, they did well in 2018, but at this point, they didn't have any of the blockchain technology, right? They've just released that, and that's why they are like one of the only energy tokens that were actually part of the most recent bull run. They were part of the most recent bull run that started like November, October time, right? In terms of this coin, we saw the real pumpage starting in around January, February time. At this point in time on this chart, we have consolidated for a while. We've got a price channel that's just basically going sideways. So if we're looking to break up from that, we could be seeing a nice gain there. In terms of some sort of measure move from that, we're looking at something along the lines of this. Obviously, we want to get past the all-time high. But yeah, in terms of a percent for that, we're looking at a nice 40% gain. There's a nice 40% gain there for that coin. But yeah, bringing me back to, I want to show you guys a lot of the other coins that are on the market and that are cheap at the moment. So you've got Solarcoin, right? Solarcoin, seriously underpriced in my opinion. Mind you, this is like a 5-year hold, right? It's a 5-year hold. But if you invest a tiny bit of money, you're going to see some serious gains, right? You're going to see some serious gains. I'm just going to get it, forget it, and look back in a year or so and see how we're doing. Look at this. ENRG coin, look at the price of that. Can't even say it, right? You just can't even say it, right? If we look back to this here, that was actually sat at around near enough 40 cents it was sat at, and now it's not even shy of half a cent or quarter of a cent. Like, it's just, the gains are there to be made when this technology comes to light. Okay, we've got Sun Contract here as well. ENRG coin, Sun Contract, Solarcoin, Gochain. There is 22 of them if you guys want to search them up yourself, but I believe there is insane gains to be made by them, and that's why I'm doing this video, for an educational purpose, for you guys to go and have a look for them yourselves, right? And yeah, that's going to be the video here, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope I've given you a little insight into the blockchain energy market, right? I found this video specifically tricky because it's new tech, and I had to learn about not smart meters themselves, but about blockchain and how the energy is going to work with blockchain. Is really fascinating stuff, I must say. But yeah, that's going to be the video, guys. If you like this video, drop a like down below. Let me know if you're gonna put this in your portfolio. Obviously do your own research. Don't just follow what I'm saying, right? Let me know if you're gonna put this in your portfolio. I'm gonna myself. If you like the video, drop a like, turn that thumbs up blue. If you want to see more content like this, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and catch me streaming every morning. I start my stream at around 8:30 to 9 o'clock in the morning, and I stream on average for an hour and a half to 3 hours. This morning I hit the 3-hour mark. Yeah, so stay tuned for that, and I will see you in the morning, and we can do some TA and trading together and all that good stuff there, right? Yeah, thank you ever so much for watching. Yeah, peace out from me, right?